Okay. Are we back? Chat, we're back in business. We fixed it. We fixed it, chat. Okay, much better. Beautiful. Alright. Hey chat. Welcome. Today, I want to start with a white weenie list that I was playing earlier today. We have a legendary sub-theme playing Basri, Kithian, and Thalia, which is only 10 legends to turn on Mox Amber, but I think it's enough. Because we also want to keep a human sub-theme, so we're playing Guide, Boros Elite, Officer, Soldier of the Pantheon, and then we can also play Thalia as Lieutenant. We're testing Path to Exile, but I kind of think I want Shielded by Ghosts? That's not the card. Sheltered by Ghosts. And I don't know if I want to replace it completely over Path. Or maybe we'll try like a 2-2 split for now. But it's not very good with Thalia. So maybe let's come back to that. Let's just play how it is. And then we'll go from there. But we're playing Flowering of the White Tree as our anthem. Turns these guys into 4/2s with Ward 1. Everything else is just +1/+1. But it's been pretty good so far. We're only playing 16 lands plus the 4 Moxes. So we're very low to the ground. And I don't know. I've been enjoying it so far. We'll see. We'll play some best of 1 to start. Maybe build a sideboard as we go. But there are a couple decks and brews I want to work on as we go. So we will see what happens. But we're just chilling today. Starting a little early. See if anyone comes in, but I think I want to write about White Weenie today. Also, don't make fun of my hair. Plum didn't do it. Sand's alright. Not great, but we'll give it a shot. Double Guide feels pretty good. Good. Basri was a great draw there. We're gonna hold on to this Razor Grass Ambush. Swing a Rooney. It might be worth it to just exert Basri here to get 2 more energy. I'm playing something, so we definitely want to also hold up Path, but we'll see. Actually no, Kithian's a great draw. Cool. Chat, does he have anything else in here? What if I just want, like, instrumentals? Oh. A little more relaxing, chat. I like this one. Are we vibing? We're vibing. Alright. That really wasn't much of a game, so we'll keep moving. Now, there is another version of this I want to build that just goes more in on legendaries and plays like Isamaru and maybe Rise of the Redeemed. But I'm not sure about that one yet. Sam seems pretty good. Okay, Thalia is a good draw. Let's lead on Basri. How do you spell Noxious Survival, chat? Noxious Survival. I want to see if anyone's playing it with him to the ages. Oh, we did find the Mox Amber, which is incredible. Swing 2. Him to the ages. Anyone playing something like this? I don't think so. Is he gonna blow up? Well, he might be playing Pyroclasm or something. He's playing green-red land destruction. Okay. Chat, why is everyone conceding? Not what we're looking for, chat. Not what we're looking for. I'm looking to actually play some games here. I'm looking to play some games here. But will we ever? Who knows, chat? Kithian plus Soldier with double Brave the Elements. Sure, try it out. Kithian has been surprisingly good. We've even had a chance to like swing with like Kithian plus Basri and then transform it, untap, exert Basri. We're gonna Mox Amber here. We'll play Soldier and we'll yeah, we'll play out. We might just get our board whipped. I hate people that just spam. Like whoever this is, chat, they're not even a real person. Their account was created 34 minutes ago. Incredible how they love my content. Also, chat, be warned, we are in the depths of so many things. We're in the depths of hell when it comes to ranked at the moment, so we're gonna face a lot of decks with above 60 cards. We get to flip. Let's add a colorless there, maybe. We get to at least recruitment officer off of this. I mean, if he wants to bounce Kithian, that's fine. We'll take another soldier. But we could build a more non-human focused build with like Dryad Militant and Isamaru. Okay, we found another Brave the Elements, so let's just swing and see what he has. I'll assume nothing. Unless he has second Stifle, chat. Very interesting. He might be on like a Jeskai Lotus build, playing 160 something cards. A pause there makes me feel like he has instant speed, pack negation maybe, or a march. Okay, chat, this is not the music. Okay, are we good with chat? Do we like EDM? We're in the EDM, okay, kinda. Yeah, sure, go for it. Alright, what are we doing here, opponent? We have him dead on board with triple Brave Helmet in hand. Obviously, it doesn't beat a board wipe unless it's damage based, but what are we playing? Are we gonna get chanted? Okay, that's fine. Wow, all four. We're just gonna hang out. I'd rather hold mana up for Brave or making Kithian indestructible rather than drawing into Lurrus. Okay, opponent lost. Chat, I'm not feeling this music. We need like upbeat royalty instrumentals. Royalty free, I should say. Upbeat, no copyright music. But I don't want like
Hi, I'm Donna.
singing.
I'm a filmmaker.
Okay, Donna. Guys, Donna's a filmmaker. I don't know if you heard the news. Okay, I'm into this. This is much better, chat. Much better, chat. Alright, what do we got? 2 lands, guide, soldier, plus double flowering. We can try that out. Chat, what does flip Chandra do? Whenever you cast a red spell, untap it. Deals 1 damage to target player if it dealt 3 or more damage this turn, exile, then return her. What does her flip side do? +1 deals 2 damage to a player. Minus deals 2 damage to a creature. -6 deals something to each opponent. Each player dealt damage at the beginning of your update this emblem deals 3 damage to you. Interesting. Muy interesante, chat. Do you see that standard list that did decent, like Bant Mill with Frostwood Siege? Not that I'm a standard player, but I thought that was interesting. Delirium Reanimator. The Demonic Council. Tigum Scheming. What are we milling? Are we a combo list? Probably. I don't know if we're gonna get there, chat. See, now, would we prefer if this was Sheltered by Ghosts? Maybe. Plays Archaeologist. We're just gonna path it right away. We have no reason not to. Stops him from having a blocker. We'll just keep bashing best we can. Part the Water Veil and Archaeologist is interesting. One's at 9. He has a Part the Water Veil. And Tassiger. But why are you playing? Maybe he's playing a Titaness build? What are we going into? That's what, 7 mana? Atraxa? No, he's just playing Volumicus. Interesting. So instead of neoforming in like a Crater Hoof kind of vibe, he is just okay, yeah, we have second path to exile. Alright, so in that case path was better, but it's not a lot that you see Sultai Volumicus do anything. Chat, does Sibsig, is that what it's called? Sibsig ceremony? Is that a, does it destroy things when they enter? Whenever you cast a creature enters, if you cast it, destroy it. Then create a 2/2 black zombie. If you cast it, then destroy it. Interesting. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. We prefer if, like, this was a Mox, but I think we're okay. We can play both of these out and then Flower. Chat, I really want to play. We might. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, second land is very good. Or I should say third land, but. Let's play Boros Elite. I know he's just gaining life, but. Voice of the Blessed is annoying. Let's swing all and see if he goes for a block. He does not, so let's just play Flower and pass back. I was hoping we could get him to block and we could raise our grass something there, but instead we just chipped in for some damage. Does he have shelter? No, he has guide. Into Sarah. That's annoying. At least it's only one life. And we can still ambush something. We do have a lieutenant, but I think we'd rather try and trade out something. That's pretty good. Alright, let's just swing all. He goes to 4. Let's just pass. Try not to gain any extra life. Okay. Chat, I hate Guide Pride. I just want to let you know that. Can you imagine playing that in Modern, dude? Or Timeless? Both of those are 1 and a white. Alright, so he gains 2 life. Double triggers. He goes to 5. We would love a God's Willing off the top here. Or any other piece of removal. That will get it, but that might seal the deal on us. Kithian's pretty good, but we're not going to get through Guide Pride. RIP. Chat, I do want to play some Kamikaze, which is a deck we played a while ago, but I wonder if we could play Sibsig Ceremony in it. We're not going to play it right off the rip here, but I just want to grab it. As always, all the decks that I test both on and off stream usually go up on Mockfield, so you can see what I'm working on, what I'm brewing. I try my best to keep that updated, but you never know. Oh, chat, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons today. But I'm just wondering, we'd have to really sit and, do I have Sibsig Ceremonies? I do. Let me throw it in. So, like, playing Sibsig Ceremony, playing Proxa, discard or deal 3, get a 2/2 zombie. Is that how the triggers work? I think so. That sounds fun to me. Who knows? Chat, do we like this hand? I think we do. We could Might be stupid to double Mox, right? Do we want to play Athalia's Lieutenant turn 1? I don't think so. Chat, is this where we just play non-stop life game? He's on energy, isn't he? That sucks for us. Annoying, but that's okay. Oh my god, I hate Bortles energy chat so much. I literally hate it so much. The value's crazy, dude. We're just gonna concede to that. Like, Antraptor blocks us so well and they spin into an Ocelot Pride? Like, gross. Absolutely disgusting. Chat, I don't want a PC cleaner. No one's playing Noxious Survival with him ages, which is interesting. Is anyone playing White Weenie? Is anyone playing Modern? I mean, we're not playing Guide Pride, but you obviously could. Oh, White Angels, White Blink. We're gonna keep the same. See, but these playing. This is not. Do people not know how Mono White Weenie works? This is playing Thought-Knot Seer and Elish Norn. It's so confused. That's also playing Mono White Weenie and Elish Norn. I wish we had Force of Virtue. See, I like this build a lot. You go a little higher into like Adeline. What does Senu T9 Protector? Do we know what that card does? Is that an Assassin's Creed card? Probably, right? Legendary creature Bird Scout. When a legendary creature control attacks and isn't blocked. I wonder if we could build blue-white with what's that card? Thopteryx? Goldforge Thopteryx? Each legendary permanent you control has Ward 2. It's a flying lifelink 1/3. I don't know if there's anything else. We'll have to see. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we'll lead on guide into Mox Amber. See, chat, we're playing a person with 250 cards in their deck. And knowing us, we're still going to lose. See, but we also get to play Skrelv. But I don't know if I'd want to go as big as they do with Adeline. I feel like I want to top out with Thalia. One's playing Cultivate. I know people were also playing Shoal Weenie. With Shining Shoal. But I don't love Shining Shoal. And we don't have it, obviously. Or so Weenie. Guide, Pride, Pride Mate, Blood Artist, Channeler. This is bad. What are these? I don't think people understand how White Weenie works, chat. Second guide is fine. We're off to a slow start here. Chat, we might brew a legendary version of this, I think. I wonder if we could play like 5-color legendary weenies. Is that a thing? Someone could play a Johnny. We could play. Is Kithian gonna flip that much? Maybe. If we just look at one in. Let's look at older. Let's look at like 2001 to 2003. Boom, boom. This guy's playing Weenie Soldiers. Chat, I'm not impressed by this deck. We're not really doing anything. Get the smack for 5. We'll draw Luris because we can. But Guide of Souls is not a very good Weenie card. Do we have Honor of the Pier, don't we? I think so. Playing Farewell. Of course they are. But we were too slow. God Eternal Oketra. We're going to pass that. Can we? Who knows? Phantasmal Image is cute.
Shopping with your parents can be embarrassing.
If we went
Why would
blue-white.
they sell jeans with holes in them? I'm going to speak to the manager.
Mom!
That hoodie is giving.
What are we
You should
listening
get
to
it.
right now?
YOLO.
Sorry, chat. Alright, he can put that back on, but if he does, then he just shuffles it away, so it doesn't matter. He does, for some reason, because he's not paying attention. Do we want to play Paladin class? No. Alright. We need to brave the elements. Not great, but we'll keep smacking him. Try not to die. Cosmos Elixir is fine. There's 4 mana left over. You might draw Yorion. Gonna tear asunder. We'll brave the elements and name green. Good for us. He goes up to 11, gets a scry. Chat, we're not doing great. We need. Alright, I'll take a flowering of the white tree. Wonder what else we could play. We could play, there's that, what, Call the Players or whatever? That 2-minute enchantment lets you play something off the top of your deck. He's just gaining life. You got it. Good news is he's just going to be scrying. I do find Mock Saber. He does have a Yorion, which we have Path for, but not great. Got Eternal Ronus. Gonna exile that. We could also be playing Legion's Landing, which is interesting. I'm always a big fan of cards that let us, like in this situation, we have nothing to like pump mana into. We're just relying strictly on Luris. Whereas like the mono green Weenie Luris deck we were playing, you had like Ranger class or Chittering Illuminator. Oh my god, should we just chill with all these cards? Let's play Declaration Stone. We also don't have Champion of the Parish, which kind of sucks. Raise Brass Ambush does not help us. Prime time? Okay, chat, we're gonna see. What year is this from? It's from 2019? This went 5-0 in mine? See, yeah, this is something interesting. Chat, do we have actual good legendary creatures? Or no? That's the question. What one-drop legends do we have? Like, let's start with just one drops. Like, this guy can be leveled up. Maybe Isamaro's not bad. Skrelv. Rise of the Redeem's kind of slow. Tiny Bones doesn't do a whole lot. Kellen's not horrendous. Zergo is not bad as an aggressive little boy. But that's, I mean, if we had Ragavan, this might be different. But I don't think there's enough there to do anything. There's countless gears running game. When it enters, you control left valid, create a 1/1 servo. This 5-0 in modern? How are these? Chat, I don't get it. Squadron Hawk, heck yeah. Sky Hussar, Petra's Monument. Giver, these are Martyr of Sands decks. We are not interested in, chat. We are not interested in Martyr lists. But I don't think we didn't get anything. It's a Stoneforge Flicker Wisp list. It's sweet. Really enjoying Kithian. Do you want to go right into a turn 2 Thalia? Yeah, why not? We have the mana for Flowering of the White Tree. But honestly, we'll probably just play Soldier here. Do we want to just commit to the board? Sure, why not? Have some fun. Maybe we want to play 4 Thalia. Maybe. Okay, we have Basri too. So let's swing all. We at least get to flip Kithian. Let's make Thalia indestructible. Yeah. Let's do that, and then let's just play Flowering. But, oh my god, chat, all we do is play against these giant conglomerate garbage. Or is that a 4/4 with so many things? Or just give pro white? Swing. Gosh, Kithian's so good. Chat, has White Weenie ever been good? And I'm not talking like... Where's Monk with the open hand? Oh, that's when you double spell it gets bigger, right? Like, I'm trying to stay low to the ground. This is basically the same hand we had last time, right? Concealing curtains. Oh, even better, chat. Are we good at this game or what? I love putting 4 power on the board on turn 1. And then next turn we might just flower next turn, to be honest. Let's keep Kithian. Or I'm sorry, let's keep Basri around. And then let's play Guide into Thalia. Hopefully make opponent's spells more annoying to cast. We'll swing for 2. Hey, what's up, Lich? We're not doing much. We're testing mono white weenie at the moment in historic. Little flowering of the light tree, Kithian action. Gonna make him spend 3 mana, 4 mana, 2 mana. That's fine. Okay. Let's jam flowering curtain into soldier. Give ourselves an energy. We'll swing. I do like. Not much, mate. Plat 4. Hey! Congrats. We're in the, Soul Priest. Let's sack Guide. Are we in a race here? Not really. I think I'd rather keep the 3-2. That was a good draw. Okay. We could also just exert and start making tokens, but I think we're gonna play.
For the ones
Do we want to kill
done,
Lily?
The most important part is
I
the
think
one
we
you
have to
need
kill
now.
Lily, right?
And the best partner is the
And then
one
we'll
who
draw
can
into
deliver.
Luris.
That's why millions of maintenance and
Who's
repair
online,
pros
anyone?
trust Granger, because we have professional grade supplies for
He
every
might just,
industry,
I
even
don't know.
hard to find
He could
products.
flip
And we
curtain
have same-day
and make us
pickup and
discard,
next-day delivery on most orders.
which we
But
kind of
most
want to bait out.
We have an unwavering
Playing
commitment
the
to help
Eldest
keep you
Reborn.
up and running.
You got
Call,
it, Super
click
Chief.
Granger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones
I'm into it.
who get it
Let's
done.
replay Kithian here. And just keep swinging. Opponent down to 12. We're hoping he doesn't have a board wipe here, but you never know. Yeah. Soul Warden. We'll get rid of Soldier of the Pantheon there. I think we're gonna replay this Thalia. Opponent's at 12. If we top deck, okay. Maybe we don't want to wait. Maybe we want to. Let me think here. Let's guide. Let's get something flying. So let's guide into recruitment officer, and then we're gonna exert Basri, make a guy, and then we're just gonna swing with Luris, and then we're gonna guide it to make it a 7/5. If we get board wiped, I'll feel really bad. It's gonna make me cry. But yeah, Soul Warden's a pretty good life gain staple, I would say. Chat, I hate Boros Energy. I just want to make that very clear. Opponent has 6 mana. He's dead to Luris. He's dead to a lot. We will get rid of our token. What is Moonshaker Cavalry? And how are you playing Moonshaker Cavalry? Oh, off of Collector's Cage. That's cool. Alright. Chat, what is opponent doing with all this mana they have? We don't know. So we're just gonna swing and see what happens. We might get blown out by something, but we can give Tithian indestructible. Opponent only has 2 blockers, so he has to block here and these 2. Takes 7 in the air. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, chat. Are we the best around? We're gonna give that guy indestructible just because we can. See, like, that's how, I feel like that's how the deck should work, chat. I guess we could play, like, a I don't know. Are there any lands that are worth playing? Probably not. I do like this idea of Moonshaker Cavalry. In, like, a collector's cage list. That's fun. We don't have Windbrisk Heists, though, which helps you play Amiria and Moonshaker. Seems okay. Did we lose Lich? Lich, are you gone? Guys, we lost Lich. He's gone. Or they're gone. How do we feel about this list so far? I don't hate it. Let's play Soldier, D2, and then Lieutenant should get us going pretty well next turn. If we're against Wizards, doesn't feel that good, but that's okay. These sounds are much better. Okay. Let's see it. Yeah, of course he's playing Protection from White, chat. Incredible. We'll just swing here. Let's put this guy in the air. Chat, I was reading something about how you can... Okay, opponent concedes. Cool. Maybe we should... there's a way to... Maybe we just won't play music. There's a way to somehow put your music in as a different source in OBS, so it only plays through OBS and not through like the stream itself. And then when you post it to YouTube, you can just mute it. But I don't know how that works, chat. I have no idea. That's for someone smarter than me. How do I... Wow, what am I looking at here? We have 4 creatures, 1 land with no mox. Let's maul. This is much better. I think we want to chuck back the Thalia. We'll lead on Tithian here. See, but now it's so quiet, chat. I don't like this. I don't like... Ooh. Should we just turn him into a 4-2 with Ward? Heck yeah. Disgusting. Ruby Medallion. That's interesting. Okay. Let's throw Boros Elite into Thalia's Lieutenant. Put a counter on both. Swing 5. And then we'll see if... Whoa! Chat, we'll see if we die. We might just die. But we're going to try not to. Repercussion. I don't even know what this does. In our case, nothing. He's just dead, right? That just +2/+2. We hit him for 12. Incredible, chat. But how do we just... Chat. Instant access with AI song editing. Oh, but you have to sign up? I don't want to do that. Some of the more interesting ones are... Oh my gosh, what is this? Ooh. Whoa, chat. I don't know what's going on. Whoa. Like looking into my soul. This is what Plum does, by the way, when he's off stream. He tries to figure out how to do things, and then he doesn't figure it out, and then he has to do it on stream too. Smash for 3. Soundimage.org. Welcome to Soundimage. About and license. Do I have to sign up? Internet. Oh no, it has a whole thing. Oh. Okay. So how do I... Epic battle, fantasy, nature, science, introspect. Oh, chat. What's puzzle music? Positive, upbeat songs. Whoa. Okay, I'm sorry. Chat, we're having fun. Free original ambient. Oh, chat, do we want aircraft background noises? Oh, this sounds sweet too. Let's lead on Kithian again. Oh, chat, should we be... do we want to play Cavern of Souls? We are all humans. That kind of hurts with double... Oh, let's lead on Thalia here and slow him down. It kind of hurts with Flower. But it could be helpful. Streambeats.com. New site. Download track files.com. Okay. Opponent's only on blue so far, so I'm not super worried. He does have Ghost Order. Okay, opponent's dead. New site coming soon. Download track. I don't want to download. Soundtrack. Okay, that's empty. Up. Oh, free music for creators. Do I have to sign in? Music. AI playlist. Find your sound with our text to music playlist. Chat, this is incredible. Oh. Oh, we're bopping. How do these just play forever? How do I turn it? Chat, how do I turn it down? Okay, I'm gonna do it. Is this better, chat? This might be better. Okay, I'm into it. Maybe we should just be playing Thalia as a 4-of. We'll lead on Basri here. Mox. Let's just Thalia. Slow opponent down more, and then we can White Tree next turn and swing for 8, which is pretty hot. That's gross. Maybe we should just be playing all... like... Is opponent just dead here? Or does he have a counter spell? He does have the counter spell. He has Reprieve. Alright. We'll swing for 8. Well, we'll see what he does. He can't board wipe us, but he can certainly, If he has another white source. Okay. Chat, we might be wanting to play 4th Alia. So how does this... Can I sign up for this, chat? Premium, unlimited downloads, safe flip, 3 YouTube channels, licensed for individual and micro organizations. What if I just want to do a free? License for individuals. I want to do that. Sign up with Google. Alright, chat. This will be good. I hope. Chat, I never posted that we are streaming. What do we got? Kithian plus Borosili. Chat, I am digging the vibes. This is way better. Soul Warden sucks for us. I hate it oh so much. We hope he wants to swing with his Soul Warden on the backswing. He might not want to, but we're gonna try. Cool. That way... Youthful Valkyrie. You got it, Super Chief. Let's keep swinging. Love this. I'd love to get another creature, please. Travel, fitness, business, entertainment. Wow. Giada, you got it. Alright, chat, give me a creature. Path Exile, sure. Do we want Luris? Probably. Righteous Valkyrie is not fun. Do we want to swing? No. Valkyrie is probably going to wreck us here. I'm annoyed that one of the most like prevalent and easily accessible decks is mono white life gain. I just think that's really funny. All right, let's go guide here. Let's swing all. If he wants to try and trade out Luris, he can. But we're just gonna brave the elements, I think. Make that white. Cool. And then we get to flip Kithian. Do we want to make him... No, let's just untap. Actually, yeah, let's make his Righteous Valkyrie attack. This is a +2, right? Yeah. So, chat, I don't know how we use this. I'm not gonna lie. My account. My name's Plum. Safe list your channels. Unlimited. I don't want downloads. Second Kithian's pretty hot. Let's just make Luris indestructible. Do we want to swing all? No. Are we just swinging with... Yeah, we'll just swing with Luris. Gain 3. Alright, let's play Kithian. Problem is we run out of steam. This is fine because we're gonna get... He's gonna attack us and not Kithian. Interesting. We're gonna path the Righteous Valkyrie. I don't even think we're going to... Does this automatically flip? Yeah. So let's just turn Gideon into a 4/4 and swing. Boom, 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 boom. We'll pass back. Banishing Light on what? Gideon? On Luris. Banishing Light on. Okay, interesting. Does this just turns into a 4/4 again? Chat, my opponent doesn't know how cards work. Okay, so chat, how do I... What if I don't want to download things? Discover. AI. Describe your video. Find the perfect tracks in seconds. Talk about a game changer. Wow. Chat, this is pretty cool. Chat, they have sound effects? Oh. Chat. What if we just listen to the ocean? There's a horn. Oh my gosh, chat, I love it. Alright, sorry, I've been messing around this whole time. Chat, how the heck are you? We have been, playing this a bunch. Please ignore that. So far, the deck feels pretty good. I'm not sure I'm okay. Wait, chat, we can make a whoosh sound. Whoo, whoosh. Okay, I'm stupid. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the music. But how do we, what if I just want, like, gaming? Level up your gaming content with tracks. Oh, chat. How does this work? Okay. Let's favorite this. This is pretty cool. Sorry. Chat, I'm really not paying attention today. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be making content. But we're just having fun. Are we against Boros? Because I hate Boros. That was a fantastic draw. You gonna kill our Kithian? Maybe. Let's play this. Might want to help. No. We'll swing for 2. Okay, what else do they have? Lo-fi beats. There we go. Okay. Heartfire Hero. We're just gonna path that. Does he have protection? No. Okay. Cool. No. What else are people playing? Chat, how upset... Oh, we got an achievement. How upset are we that, they messed up the alchemy cards? They have different costs than what they said. Even hardened bonds got messed up too, right? 200 soldier or angel spells over any number of games. Sure. I'll take that. We love that for me. I still think Shelter by Ghost might be... I don't know yet, chat. I don't know. Since it doesn't have the most gas, but it has a lot of interaction. That was a good draw. We'll play Kithian and probably a tapped ambush, and then go from there. Feels like we're gonna play Basri instead and hold up Brave now that that happened. This deck would be probably crazy if we had another Mox. If we had like Mox Oppo, we could probably switch this to like Esper Sentinel over Recruitment, and we can mess around with a couple other things. Pyroclasm. Let's give this Pro Red. Do we just want to build a board here? We'll get Guide out of Pyroclasm range, but we might end up overcommitting here and then just eating it. Which kind of sucks. Good ban. Chat, I really like banning people. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna keep... What are we doing? Feed the cycle, targeting Basri. Okay. Don't even know what that card does, chat. Soldier, the Pantheon's pretty hot. I think we're gonna draw into Luris here. Swing for 4. We can replay Basri next turn, but we're probably better off getting Kithian. But I guess it depends on what he wants to do. Chat, what else is fun? Chill hop. Lo-fi hip hop. Oh. Is he playing lizards? No, he's playing zombies like a nerd. Dreadhorde Butcher. Interesting. Is he gonna swing at me? It's funny because I happen to have protection from multicolored. I don't even... No, I don't think we're gonna play Luris. We didn't hit him for 6, and then next turn we can Luris into Kithian and put a counter, get double guide plus a counter on Thalia, and hit him for extra, which I think is gonna be enough. We'll see if he tries to remove something. Okay, chat, I like this website. Much better. Alright, let's play this. We get a trigger on that. We get to replay Kithian to make Lieutenant into a 3/3. We swing all. I don't want to lose guide, so we're going to do that. Beautiful. Chat, this deck's kind of hot. What are we? 79% win rate over all these matches? That's not bad. 80% win rate? We might take another look at Kamikaze in a second with Sibsig ceremony. Chat, look at this. 20 and 5. White Weenie goes crazy. The weenies are cooking, chat. Yeah, this hand's good too. Let's lead on Kithian. I know we have guide, but I'd rather swing 2 here. Crawling Taurus. Okay, I like that crawl. Oh, shit. I didn't want to do that. Let's guide into Elite. Pass. And then next turn, we get to swing with Kithian, Guide, and Boros Elite. That beats a 3-3. 4-4, 2. We swing for a bunch. He has double strike, which is annoying with Kithian, but we can just path it, I guess. Yeah. Let's path this. So we can't trade out anyone. And then we guarantee a Kithian flip. Gosh, chat. That's hot. Watch 4. Traits a 1/1 might. Can't block. Don't think we hate anything, so let's just make Guide indestructible. Someone was talking about Grist earlier. Recruitment officer is also very good. What's our plan here? Do we just want to make Gideon into a 4-4? I think so. We'll swing here, here, and here. Yeah. Sprell's hide is not very good. I'm not really worried. Take him down to 9. Let's play Officer and then draw into Luris. Opponent might lose to his own hive if he doesn't kill us first. Slaughter Stinger. Opponent is swinging. We're not going to take any block or do any blocks there. Find Thalia. Yeah, we can play Thalia. You can pro white to something that can't block, but he does have lifelink. But we can just send Gideon in as an indestructible boy. Yeah, he doesn't have reach, right? Oh, he's got something, chat. Okay, I don't know what he was doing. Philia does it twice. Chat, we're just chilling tonight. But these games are going quite well. I'm also kind of hungry. We have no anything. This hand's actually kind of worse, but we're gonna keep it anyways. Let's lead into guide, and then we'll flower, but we have no other gas. I mean, we're also probably real bad against elves. We're probably real bad against... There's probably a lot of stuff we lose to. Children's Edict makes us sacrifice that. Let's draw into Luris. We kept a bad hand, chat. Do you think he has another edict? That makes me say no. Might have Shieldred or something though. It's gonna be annoying with Saint Elenda, but maybe it's just Vein Ripper. Okay. Yeah, let's just path it. And then we can sack this, we lose whatever, but we can kill Sorin and then replay Guide plus Kythian. And still have Brave the Elements back up. Oh god. Chat, why is Flowering of the White Tree so good? Alright, we'll hold up Brave the Elements. Chat, what do you think about Jet Collector? With, like, Toxic Deluge. That sucks for us, huh? Sucks for us big time. We'd like to find, like, a recruiter. Soldier of the Pantheon's alright. We're just gonna hold on to ambush. Vein Ripper. I sure hope it does. Chat, the Deluge really shredded us. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da-da-bum. That sucks. We shouldn't have kept this hand anyways. Now we're just drawing lands. We got nothing. We got nothing. Was I happy? No. Do we have Jade? Do we have Jade Collectors? And do we have Grists? We do have some Grists. Where's Jade? Do we have Jade Collector? Is that what it's called? Jade Collector? No. What is that? What's that card called? Jet Collector, sorry. Leave your main phase. You get to conjure something. This ability triggers only once. Put target creature so we can reanimate on turn whatever. This makes 1/1s, and then you get Death Touch. You get to blow up artifact, and then for each turn in your graveyard, you get a copy, except it's a 1/1 insect. That's kind of cool. And then we could play like Vessel. If you did like Archfiend's Vessel, and then played like Unearth. I can't spell today. Oh my god. Play like an Unearth thing, and then like Stitcher Supplier or something like that. That might be fun. That might be fun. Alright, chat, let's play one more. We've been playing White Weenie for hours. That's a lie. We've been playing it for 1 hour. But I've been pretty happy with the results so far. I mean, deck is rather straightforward, so I'm not gonna say much about it, but I like what it's doing. We got back up to 91% Mythic, and we were at like, I think I was at like 79 this morning, so that's kind of funny. Chat, would we be mad if I used AI music? Is that royalty free? I don't know. Related searches: vlog, mellow, lo-fi, stylish, summer, cool, vibe, aesthetic, or dreamy. This is just cool. They have trending? Premium tracks. Oh, I guess we don't want to. Energetic vlog montage. Okay, so you're supposed to use it for YouTube videos, but we're just gonna listen to it. I like that a lot. That's cool. We're gonna keep this hand. We're gonna lead on Guide because we actually have fuel for it. Opponent might be on Boros, which I think might eat us alive, but we'll see. Tropicana. Oh, chat. Let's play Basri. Watch us just get eaten alive here. Pyroclasmed. Brutal Cathar. Doing what? My guide? Okay. Let's see if he'll trade out either of those. He does not. We'll just soldier and then we'll hold up path for end of his turn. Depending on what he plays. He might be on some weird human list. Kind of like us. Nahiri the Harbinger. What a baller, chat. We've been meaning to build a Nahiri list too. What are we doing? Exile Tart. Alright, let me path your Brutal Cathar. Give me my guide back, and then we'll draw into Luris. This, oh yeah, Exiles. As I just read it, chat. Let's draw into Luris. We'll fire one of these over here, and we'll swing everyone else at him. There's a good chance we're gonna see a board wipe coming in hot, which is fine. Not really, but it is. Yeah, there's the Wrath of God. Good thing we kept this Luris into Ocelot Pride. That sucks for us. Let's go here. I'll just play this. I think I want to hold on to the ambush in case he wipes again. And he wants to swing with Pride next turn. We'll see what he does. I don't know what he needs 7 mana for. Udin? Melt through. You got it, Super Chief. Do you have a second spell? No. Does he have something to reanimate? Probably. Yeah, Soul Partition. Cute. Cute, cute. Let's Path of Pride. He's at 9. But this is the exact kind of thing where we run out of steam. And also, I'm not gonna lie, Guide of Souls hasn't been crazy impressive. Like, overall. The life gain's nice, and, like, the flying isn't, but, like, I wonder if we... I don't know. I don't know. Chat, what are we doing? What is our opponent doing? Alright, let's play Flowering of the White Tree into Boros Elite. We'll swing 2. Put our opponent into top deck mode, which we are also kind of in top deck mode, but that's okay. He finds Lootmonger. He's playing red, white, good cards, maybe? He might just find Thalia. What else? Is this guy human? He is. That's hot. What did he find? He found his own guide. That sucks for us. We find Brave the Elements. We're gonna swing all. Do we want a Brave or do we want a Razor? I think we'll just Razor. And kill his loot monger and then kill his cat. And hit him for 2. If he finds another Pride, we cry. Just keeping something in hand. We find our own guide, which is hot. Swing both. Throw a counter on this guy. Has to block the Boros Elite. Put him to 1. Plays Elegant Parlor. We'll see what he does from there. Nice. Alright, chat, we'll freeze there for now on White Weenie. Deck was kind of hot. We ran pretty... What we ran? We ran really hot, actually. I know we're playing best of 1 against garbage, but... 79% win rate, 22-6 over the past hour in best of 1. Deck's fast, it's aggressive. It has enough little utility between Kithian and... like, Flowering the Light Tree, giving everything Ward 1. Thalia's really good. Just some good value. Overall, I might swap out this, maybe go down, plus some numbers there. Do a split so we have something if we run out of gas. There's also the chance we want to, I don't know what else we could play in the mana base, but maybe a couple of Cavern of Souls for control. Basri was really good with Kithian to untap after you exert. Thalia's Lieutenant felt great. Thalia felt good by herself. So there's a chance we want to up that, but overall not the worst deck we played on stream. It actually did pretty well. So we'll leave it there for now. I was working on an Orzhov Shadow list, which felt kind of okay. Didn't feel great, actually. The main combo here is Death Shadow plus Humiliation to get rid of Shadow's abilities, and it's just a 1-mana 13/13. You can reanimate it with Orzhov Charm, remove things with Orzhov Charm, and we're just playing a basic discard package with a small Stoneforge package as well. Wasn't that interesting, to be honest. I didn't have a lot of fun with it, but I thought it was kind of cool, so we'll just leave that one for now. This is an interesting idea I'm thinking of. I'm not sure quite how I want to build it, but I really like the idea of playing a Simic Mill list with these. And playing like a Fog Shell. I'm just not... I feel like you'd want to play Ring with Sphinx's Tutelage, because that gets out of hand quickly. And him plus Tutelage, like, I want to rebuy Tutelage or him as many times as possible to keep it growing. But if you're doing that, then I think you just want to play, like, a blue-red list, right? And just... But then if we're playing blue-red, why would we not play the Oracle of the Alpha list we brewed earlier? So I'm not 100% sold on where I want to go. I do really like the idea of Noxious Revival plus Hymn to the Ages, though, because both of these trigger Glacial Wood Siege pretty easily and stuff like that. So I'll think about that one. The next thing I want to do is actually work on this list, but I want to try Sibsig. I don't know how we're gonna build this, but I just want to see what it would do. Do I have rares? I do. Let's craft one. Is this legendary? It is. So this seems cute because I feel like it lets you do some silly things. Like, I wonder if you could do like a mono black. How many lands is this? Playing 18 plus though, so if we get rid of Nightmare and maybe we cut those down to that, we cut and Eaten Alive, we can play all 4 of these. I don't know if I want to cut down. Maybe we play 3. This also might just be better off as some weird mono black list. But let's try it. We haven't played Kamikaze in a while, and Sibsig sparked my interest. Update this Sibsig ceremony, and we're probably just gonna lose all those mythic points we just got, so be excited, chat, to watch me lose. Chat, are we vibing with the music? I don't love this hand. Is mono black sack a thing? Ooh, Andy's milling us, chat? Heck yeah. Sibsig seems... That's a very good draw for us. Let's just village rights here. I don't think Mill's a very good matchup for us in general, but we find second Goblin Trap Finder. We draw 2 cards. Let's play it and swing. Or maybe we're just like black splash red and we cut like the prospectors. So I guess you don't really need to chain anything. We find priest. Now, but we can also do stuff with Sibsig in response, right? But the problem is, okay, I don't know. We'll have to figure out how this deck plays. It seems a little odd. I think I want to play... How many land? Okay, we're doing okay. I think I want to play priest plus trap finder. And then maybe next turn we'll ceremony. I guess your main goal is you have to find a Kami, right? Yeah. Because Kami lets us start reanimating a lot. He's playing Ashiok. Okay, we can see doing Ashiok. Not going well, chat. And do we also want, like... I wonder if you want, like... Bloodghast? Like, Call of the Death Dweller, too, which is kind of hot. And Chthonian Nightmare. But how do we... What's our win con here? Because normally in this list, we loop Croxa. Because we're splashing with the red splash. This hand seems good. You can do a turn 1 Trap Finder, turn 2. Actually, we might want to blitz a Provocateur on turn 2, and then we'll Croxa. And then we can blitz Croxa on turn 3. Yeah, let's try and go a little heavy on damage here. So let's blitz this. Put that on Croxa. Swing for 4, and then draw a card. Find our third black source. If we find nothing, all right, let's blitz this. And next turn we can Balduvian, bring back Croxa. Except we did find Kami. No, it's probably better to get Kami on Croxa going right away if he's gonna ramp. And we find the second Croxa. That's good. Okay, let's do this. We'll play this tapped. We'll swing for 1. He's playing Vault of Whispers. Very interesting. Mind Stone, 5 mana. Do we see a monument, maybe? Perhaps you just don't want to draw a card. We'll find out. Chat, what are people doing with Sibsig, Ceremony, and Modern? Anything? Modern. I hope he kills. Heartless, I mean, everyone's just playing. Oh, I guess it's kind of cute with Null Drifter. Except we don't have Heartless. I mean, you could do some fun looping though, right? If you have double Mer Retriever. But we don't have Mer Retriever. Opponent sacrificing Inventor's Fair to go find what? Forsaken Monument. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do this. Do we want to just try and eat his hand? Or do we want to Atrocity? Yeah. No, let's just... Yeah, let's chitch. Or... Yeah, no. Let's blitz it. Hit him with that, and then we'll unearth it, because we can. He's gonna have a lot of mana next turn. He's also playing silly cards. Swing for 4. I mean, if he can Monument into second spell, he's not quite dead, but we do have another Croxa. So we'll see. Toxic Deluge is sweet because we bring back Croxa off the Kami trigger and go find something with Goblin. Chat, I don't know if this is better than regular Kami. Okay, we do find Provocateur and second Kami. So we can blitz the Provocateur, blitz the Kami, swing for 6, and then bring back Trap Finder plus Croxa end of turn once they die. I just don't know if we even... Like, if we take out red and we just stick to Sibsig, we no longer have access to Trap Finder and Croxa. Provocateur is fun, but not necessary. I guess we also don't get Atrocity. But then we could play, like, who's the 4-mana guy? Gitian Puppeteer. Whenever you draw your second card, when this dies, return another target creature of mana value 3 or less from your graveyard. So you could play this for 2 off of Sibsig, and then get a 2/2, bring back, you know, a Kami targeting something else. Maybe. I don't know. Let's keep testing and see where we get. We could also build, like, Chthonian Nightmare with Sibsig. That sounds kind of fun. Do we have anything... Well, I mean, in this deck, Crocs is our main win con, right? We're just trying to loop Crocs a million times. I guess you could also play, like, Overlord of the Balmerk. That seems too big. Is anyone else playing anything fun? Everyone's just playing Mer Retriever combo. This hand looks good. This hand's great, actually. We get to go Goblin, Croxa, Kami the Croxa. Double Prospector's kind of hot. We're not very good against what? I haven't played regular Kamikaze in a while. I don't think we're good against token strategies. The opponent is playing Voice of Resurgence. Love to see it, chat. Love to see it. Of course, he's got a Juggernaut Peddler. He might be on a Abzan Birthing Ritual. We did play... Where was that? Did I put that on Moxfield? We did play a... Oh, no. Maybe I didn't. I was playing a Abzan Birth... Ooh, second Croxa. Sure. I was playing an Abzan Birthing Ritual deck with Voice and Skirmish Rhino. That was really fun. We're going to play this as a red source, just so we can play Prospector. And then next turn we have 5 mana. There's the Ritual, which we kind of felt was coming. Would wake me up faster. Let's just sack the Peddler. On a Black Ceremony, but we don't want a combo. It's cool that you can just play Gravecrawler over and over. Chat, they need to give us Gravecrawler. I don't know if that would make Storm too good. Razor Demon. Chat, we used to play this in Timeless. Alright, let's sat Trap Finder and see what we get. Kami is very good here. Let's go... I don't know if we can race. Probably not, but we will try. Might as well swing here. We're on what, 3-turn clock? Kami dies, we get Croxa back. We are looking for a few things. What is this discarded card? We tried a timeless list with Razor, where we just tried to go turn 1 Dark Ritual into some stupid 3-drop. So we played like Rotting Regisar, Razor Demon, and Sorin, I think. So we were like a Saint Elenda build, but you had Razor Demon 7/7 as a backup. Lifelink hurts Faux Show. He gets to sack the Voice into a Skyclave, maybe, or just another Extraction Specialist. Chat, I call him like I see him sometimes, and he gets a Johnny. Opponent is doing gross things. We find Trap Finder, which isn't incredible here, but we'll see what we can rip off the top. Second Trap Finder. Devuvian Atrocity, which we can kick into what? Kami? Which will bring back other Croxa. Are we dead? I think we're dead anyways. We don't attack first. Is that how it works, right? So we get 4 Croxa triggers here. Make him discard his hand and then drain him for 6. But probably not good enough. He swings for 7. We can block the token. And then we still take a lot. Right? Yeah. We're taking 12. We can sack this, but it doesn't do anything. Ripperino, chat. Ripperino. Sibsig's only creatures, right? Yeah. Sibsig Devotion is interesting. Nightmare Shepherd. What does Nightmare Shepherd do? Try to activate exile. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature. That's kind of cute, chat. Can we mess with that? Maybe. Non-token creature. Then you exile it and make a 1/1. But we don't want to be exiling things from our graveyard, do we? Probably not. Demir Sibsig. What are you? Cute with Matter Reshaper. Also quite cute with a Curse Marauder. Interesting. Like a Value Town style list. We can try something like that, chat. We're gonna play the Priest here, so then we can Croxa full control and sack both. Make 2 mana, play second Priest. What are you named? I'm not even paying attention. Eldrazi. Alright, so we'll full control. I'm sorry. Whoops. Let's swing with Trap Finder, get a point of damage in. Then we will Croxa in response. Priest. I'd like to find a Kami off this Trap Finder. Instead, we find a Provocateur. Make him discard a card. We also could just Croxa him again, but I think we're just going to set up a second Priest. And then next turn we can maybe find a land. We'll see. Opponent's got 4 mana. Sowing Microspawn. Eldrazi, maybe? No, just a Crystal... Or, I'm sorry, not Eldrazi. I was going to say Udin's Labyrinth, but... Same difference, chat. Alright, let's... Yeah, we'll Croxa again, do the same plan. We're going to sack in response. We'll probably unearth Croxa again. JK, we found our lands. Let's just play Kami and set up the Croxa loop. For those of you who don't know what we're playing, because you just came in, we're playing Kami of Morning Sack, which is pretty sick, dude. Yeah, Can we find a red source? That's pretty hot. It's provocateur. We're gonna give no, let's give priest blitz. Let's swing with these. We'll see if he trades out. He does not. We're gonna sack both of these. We get a draw off the Blitz Provocateur. We get to reanimate Croxa. He takes 3, discards a card, and then we unearth Croxa, hit him for 3 again. Maybe chain those together. Okay, so that was pretty good. Still, we haven't actually seen Sibsig do anything. Chat, what else should we do with Sibsig? I like the idea of playing it in like a black, mono black shell. We could also play like Matter Reshaper. Because Sibsig is only on cast, right? You have to actually cast the creature. Correct. Could also play it with Putrid Goblin. Get a free zombie. Plus a 2/2. Or a 1/1. Okay. Yeah. Could also play Phyrexian. Chat, we got something cooking in my brain. I just don't know how to build it. We're gonna have to think about some stuff. Actually, opponent is playing something very similar to what I want to play. Also play Ornithopter. Chat, we might brew Sibsig Ceremony. I just don't know how to win yet. I gotta think about that one. Let's just play like Marionette Master and Nightmare. Then we play like the full Unearth package. If we play Gas plus Freebooter, Ornithopter, Tower. He's playing Jet Medallion. Oh, I mean, he's on Jetstorm, obviously, but... We might just get Wombo comboed. Ooh, what are these damnations? Shambling Ghast. Nah, let's just play Priest. Let's swing at 1. He might block Major Treasure, but he doesn't. Stonian Nightmare. Does he have a priest? I make a treasure. No. He's just gonna try and kill my board. And then I'd like him to present me with something. I know he can scry a whole bunch, but I would like to see him show me something that actually draws some cards or kills me. Chat, I think I want to play a deck kind of like he's doing. Kind of like Jetstorm, but like a value list. So we're not... You might say, why not just play Jetstorm then? And that's because I'm not a nerd. This is the Jank Tank. Okay, I'll concede to a Wishclaw Talisman. You don't really... Do they play Wishclaw Talisman normally? Why do I feel like I've never seen someone jam that? Alright, chat, let's do some brewing. Let's talk turkey for a second and do some thinking real quick. Because I don't know how I want to build it, but I think I want to build it. We're going to build like mono black sack somehow. I just have to figure out how. But that's what the Jank Tank's all about, right? I know I want to be able to... Yeah. I think... We kind of just want the same package. But I also want to be able to jam Phyrexian Tower early and try and play turn 2 Sibsig. And I also think we want to play Chthonian Nightmare as like a 2 of. And then we're still going to play Kami. And then I want to play that same 1-drops that they're doing. So I think we want to play Freebooter plus Shambling Ghast. I think I want to play Priest. Let's take out towers for a second. We want Unearths. And we want Marionette Master? Is that our main win con? What were we... What else? I like Balduvian Atrocity, but we don't need it. Do we want Village Rights? We might. There's also... What's his name? Tenacious Underdog. What else has Blitz? Anything? Oh, I did say Matter Reshaper, didn't I? That's kind of cute, right? Play it, make a 2/2 zombie, and get something else onto the field. Do we actually need Ornithopter? What else returns things from the graveyard? There's the... There is the black spell that costs 5? But it costs 3 less if it targets something... We could also play Claim to Fame. Phyrexian Reclamation's kind of cute. Fastmaster. Bloodghast is also quite cute as well. Because you can just keep... Is it cast from your hands? Whenever a creature you control casts, if it enters, destroy. No, so you could... Nah, that doesn't do much though, right? You just get a free cast on Bloodghast, it dies, and then you can bring it back every turn. But it's also kind of like free fodder for Priest. I guess. Do we need Persist for anything? Persist kills what? I mean, it kills nothing. Call the Death Dweller. Should we try Bloodghast, chat? For now. 18 cards. So if we play... This doesn't seem very good, chat. But we're going to try it out. Just because I want to see if the shell does anything as we play it. We do need colorless sources for Matter Reshaper. Which kind of sucks. Let's play 1 Vault. And let's play 1 Takenuma. Where's Takenuma? Chat, am I crazy? Hello? Is it right in front of me? Yeah, it is. It's right, it's right next to it. 12 more lands. What else do we have that test for? Do we want to play Age of Demon's Awakening? Do we just have to play deserts? I don't really want to play deserts, but I think deserts are our best bet. Just for now. We're just... It's all theoretical, chat. Okay, let's try something like this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, chat. We're just trying stuff. Because that's what the Jank Tank's all about, you know? We're just messing with cards. We could also play, like, Flashback Marauder, or what's the other one? Or Curse Marauder. That's a 1-mana sacrifice. You get a 2/2, and your opponent gets nothing. Interesting. I think we just kind of have to maul for Sibsig, right? Like, this hand's pretty good. This is, what, turn 2 Sibsig? We want to get rid of a land? Or an unearth? I think I'd rather keep all the lands. Turn 1 gas, turn 2 sack, make a treasure, cast Sibsig, and then... Alright. Might be against wizards here. But, like, again, we don't have the Croxa loop. Opponent's just on blue-red prowess. Swings. We're just gonna let him smack us. Interesting. So, let's do this. We'll sack this. We'll make a treasure. And we'll cast Sibsig. And then I guess we can cast... I guess we can... Ow! I guess we could chain stuff here, right? And make 2/2s. We can, like, play gas, make a treasure, play Marionette Apprentice. And then make a 1/1 and a 2/2. That's kind of cute. Yeah, we'll make it servo, and then it blows itself up, and we get another 2/2. Opponent has 1 spell in hand. Oh, look at these sleeves, chat. Those are cool. I don't think I've seen those before. See, but why, in a blue-red deck, why are you playing Tormod Script? Are you playing Ornithopter? No, you're just trying to double spell. Does this have to be equipped, chat? No. That's interesting. I'm just gonna trade him out. He's out of juice. I mean, so are we, but we can keep making 2/2s. Actually, can we respond? Oh no, I messed that up. I didn't click it in time. This costs how much to do? It's just for legendary creatures, huh? Let's pass. And then we'll... Chat, we have to learn how this deck even works. I know. He flips. Interesting. So he's on like an artifact prowess list. Don't know why you're playing Spire of Industry though, unless he's... I mean, you're probably better off with just a plain blue-red deck here, right? What are we doing? I think we're just gonna swing at Tam for 1. And then we're gonna sack and Tekanuma. But he's just gonna... I don't know. I don't want to play against double Tormod's Crypt. That's wild, chat. We love that. So we can make a lot of zombies. Chat, we can make a lot of zombies. Spoiler alert. Is that good? I don't know. Is this better than regular kamikaze? Probably not. See, like, this hand's so fun, though. Like, this is turn 2 Sibsig as well, right? Plus we have the Unearth. We have yet to see kamikaze. Or, Kami of Morning. Oh my god. Kami of Morning. I'm probably gonna write an... Ooh, okay. I kind of... We might not just go... Turn two. We're gonna set up a... No, okay. Almost messed that up. We're just gonna set up a priest trigger here, I think. We'll see. Okay, so we have Phyrexian Tower. Do we just want to play Sibsig? Or do we just want to play Bloodghast? Let's just Bloodghast. We can do everything, right? Yeah, so let's do this. We sack both of these. We make a treasure plus 2 mana plus a draw card. I'll take the Unearth. We still get to Sibsig if we want. Which I think we do. Then we can sack this to unearth the priest again. Not that I don't think that actually matters. We didn't have to do that. And then we can get back the freebooter. And then next turn... Yeah, we didn't have to do that. It was fun, though. Last card in the guy's hand, after finds Tormod's Trip, not 3 Recharge Surgical Tormods. Of course. He's gonna ossification us, which sucks. And he has Pride, but we haven't given him any life yet. Swings us for 6. We find Marionette Apprentice. We do that. We can Apprentice play. It's annoying that he's going to just gain all this life. We can make a 1/1. Chat, I don't think this is very fun. I don't like this. It's a cool idea, but... Well, no. Maybe, okay. Maybe we got a mulligan better. We've been mulliganing for Sibsig, but we haven't seen what happens when we get, like, a Kami and other stuff going. We could have some real fun. Ossification. He hits us for, what, 11? Why are you taking my Bloodghast? We might as well block and then sack to make sure he doesn't get anything off of that. We don't want a freebooter. Now, when we played Kami... Okay. I know we're dead, but if we play Kami, can we stack the triggers? Okay, so you can. So we can play this targeting Marionette Apprentice. Kami triggers how we want it to. Then Sibsig kills it. And then we get to bring back whatever Kami triggers. Okay. And then we can make servos. Okay, cool. Chat. So the deck does do things if we have the cards that we want. You can have some fun with that and like priest sacking every turn. Very interesting. Let's play a couple more with this. I like the idea of it. Probably not, mono black's probably not the way to go, but it's spicy. What was I playing earlier? Oh, I was playing that. I was messing with a blue green Can we play anything early here? No. Yeah, that enters tapped. That kind of sucks. We're gonna chuck the blood gas. I was playing a blue-green fog list with Sphinx's Tutelage and Frostwood Siege, and my opponent was playing like Disenchant main deck. They're like an Angels player with 4 Disenchant. And Light of Hope, I think. He's playing like 8 enchantment hate spells. I was like, okay. Thanks, game. You know, people say that there's no whatever to the ooh, that's a good draw, isn't it? It is a very good draw. Let's just play Priest. Actually, we could have played Sibsig there, but no, because we want Priest on the field first, because we don't have anything. This deck does things. Chat. The deck definitely it definitely does things for sure. All right. Let's play Ghast. Then we will sack Ghast. We could actually do just want to kill his. Yeah, let's just kill his token. Why not? Okay, yeah, you can do whatever you want, dude. I'm gonna play Sibsig Ceremony, bro. Come at me. We just smack him for 1. Alright, so if he plays a creature, we can at least make him sack it. Ah, portable holes. Okay. That makes sense. Is he gonna micro synth us, or are we gonna micro spawn? I guess portable hole is worth it. 1-drop removal. Yeah. I mean, that he was a mythic. He was a numbered player, right? Number 7 something. So he's got to be doing okay with it. All right, he played micro spawn. We find freebooter. Okay. So chat, my other is this. So this isn't if it gets destroyed, right? It gets destroyed, then you make a 2/2. So I can sack in response. Is that how this works? Let's do. Okay, let's double check, because I don't know what I'm doing, chat. So we're gonna do this, and then if I sack this in response, do I get the 2/2 anyways? I think I do. Ooh, I'll take it, Tommy. Frick yeah, dude. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, chat, we like that. So then we can use this one, and then we could sack this in response to that trigger, which is cute. We'll make us whatever, and we get to draw Kami. Beautiful. And then, what can we do? We can play Kami. Oh, chat, this is interesting. This is kind of fun. We can play Kami and target freebooter. Get a 2/2. Oh, chat, this is pretty cool. That comes back, and then watch this. We can even Spymaster Vault for 5. And discard 5 cards. Holy shit. Actually, Agate Demon's Awakening is pretty good here, right? So I think we discard everything except that, because we're just gonna be able to get them all back off of. Oh, chat. Okay, okay, chat. Deck does things. Maybe we should be playing more vaults. Forsaken Monument, you got it. Karn, that is annoying. Turns off our treasures, but Tormod's Crypt. Chat, can we stop facing decks that have Grave Hate? Can we chill? We're gonna kill that and swing 6 here. Actually, I don't even know if it matters if he has Grave Hate. Does it? Not really. We can do the same thing we just did. Hold on. Okay, I didn't want to actually... Chat, the auto tapper really hates us, doesn't it? Do we need second Kami? No, he's gonna eat our graveyard anyways. Do we want to just make him fire that off? I think so. We're gonna do this for 2. And just try and bring back, like, a gas and something. I mean, he has a lot of mana. But he'll crypt in response. Which is fine. I mean, we'll see. If he goes for, like, an Uden here, we're just kind of dead. Devour of Destiny also kind of sucks. Chat, don't you love when we're trying to test the deck and we get the main deck ways to get Grave Hate and Exile removal? And he gets the Null Drifter. Chat, I feel like... Okay, Ornithopter is just what? Ornithopter is not really anything. We can throw that on there, discard Kami, make it into a 7/7. But he's just gonna what? Buy back Devourer. I don't think we're winning this, but Spymaster's Vault's like really good if we're just gonna chain together sacrifices, right? Can we afford... How many do I have? Should we go up to 3? Drop down to... But it's always gonna come in tapped, huh? Because we're playing Matter Reshaper. How many lands is this? 14 plus the 4 Agademes. That's hard. We're only playing 3 swamps. Alright. Let's just keep playing it. Let's keep testing. What else could we play over Reshaper? Is there anything that spins into something else? In black? I don't know. Sands. See, like, now this is where Reshaper's awkward, huh? So we have no colorless source. Interesting. We're just trying stuff, chat. We're messing around. Chat, our opponent's playing our deck. Okay, we did find Kami, which is great. We're gonna take that trade, I believe. So we can do... I think we are just gonna jam a Sibsig turn 2. He plays Raptor. He is on the 4-color Birthing Ritual list. Is he on the combo or a value version? Chat, they should have banned Raptor. This needs to be nerfed. That's just my hot take. I know it's just Plum being mad at the game, but... Even, I mean... Boros Energy is crazy in Modern, huh? What are we doing? Unlucky Witness. You can swing for 3. Sack. Hit me for 4. And he gets card draw, chat. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Alright. I'd like to find a colorless source off the top. Okay, so he is on combo. And he finds Johnny. Of course he does. We do find the colorless source. Okay, so we can do fun stuff here, chat. We can go turn 1 we can priest. We're probably just dead next turn. But we can priest 2/2. Then we can Kami targeting priest. This is kind of cool. Would this deck do anything in Timeless if we can Dark Ritual turn 1? Probably not. But then we can Matter Reshaper and spin into something. We'll put it on the field just to do whatever. But we do make... Okay, I mean... What did that do for us exactly? Not much. Turn 3, 6 power and a priest. It's not great. Opponent's gonna Johnny and then kill something. Or not. We're dead. Rip. Chat! We're too slow. We're too slow, chat. We're not doing anything. The deck's fun. I like what it's trying to do, but it's not doing it well enough. This is just like a value start, right? We can do turn 2 Kami plus Unearth. But I feel like in order to... Okay, we find the priest. And we can kill the veteran and still play Kami, which is hot. Soul Warden is annoying. You got another one? No. Okay, cool. We're gonna kill the Soul Warden. Then we're gonna play Kami, and we're gonna throw it on this Shambling Ghast. And then next turn we could play Priest plus Freebooter. If we sack the Kami and get back Ghast for next turn. Luckily he's playing a bunch of 1-power creatures, which is good for us. Let's see what we draw. Ornithopter. That's... no, we want to get back. Whatever, right? Yeah. So let's go black. We're going to sack this. Bring back Shambling Ghast. And then we will Priest. Freeboot. Ornithopter, just for value. And we'll pass back. Righteous Valkyrie is annoying, but he's only at 24. He might swing us with Overseer. And then we find Sibsig. So let's go this Sack Thopter, Sibsig Ceremony. Is that what we want to do? Yeah, and then we can Priest, sack both of these. Do we just want to make double treasure, or do we want to kill his Seer? We probably want to kill his Seer, right? Make him sack something else. We find another Unearth, which is fine. We're going to make 2 mana off of this, which is cool. Chat, this is interesting. He'll probably sack Veteran, I would think. Chat, I got my Septum pierced and it's like stuck. We find second? Whatever. So let's Freebooter, make it free 2/2. And then we don't need an Ornithopter. Let's Unearth Kami. And then we'll put that on a Freebooter. And then we'll cast our Blood Gas and get a 2/2. And then those both come back. Chat, the value is lovely. I will say that. The value is quite fun. I think if we take out Matter Reshaper and we put in more Spy Masters Vaults, that seems like an actual somewhat decent win condition. Okay, so here, Kamikaze was always a very good deck against Life Gain 2, because they don't flood that board that much. Angel specifically. So, like, in this situation, we can full control. We can do this. We can sack and do both the ghasts. And then we'll throw this on that so that he has to sack his thing, and we'll make a treasure. He loses 2. We get to draw a card, which is hot, and then we can play this, make it 2/2. We'll throw a servo there, and then we'll do that. Is it worth us playing something that draws us cards when a creature dies, chat? I wonder if we're better off as like a not quite Jetstorm, but I think Matter Reshaper is too cute. Dies, draw. We could play there's a zombie Reaper boy, isn't there? What's that card called? Midnight something? Midnight Reaper? Whenever a non-token creature controller deals 1 damage to you and draw a card. That's interesting. I would kind of rather play Undead Augur, but we don't have enough for that. Okay, let's take out Matter Reshaper. We'll call this Sibsig version 2. That means we don't have to play Deadlands. We still want to play the towers, but now we can go up a little bit. And maybe we cut down on Awakenings, and then we can play more Swamps, and then we're going to play... Do I have a preferred printing on this? Yes, I do. And then we'll try something like that. We haven't seen Nightmare yet, and it's possible we want to go up another land or two, but let me do that. Okay, chat. I'll be right back. Chad, did you miss me? We're back. Alright, version 2. We're playing Midnight Reaper. Chat, I might Statman John. But I'm not. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, sure. I don't know what we're doing, chat. We're just trying random things today. Bloodghast. Awesome. Let's throw turn 1, Ghast, Ornithopter. And then, I don't know what we're going to do turn 2. We'll find out. Midnight Reaper. Fantastic, chat. Let's just... yeah, let's just jam it. Why not? Enough pressure to win before you finally find it. Oh, it plays Kappa? Ooh, yeah, we'll make a treasure token, sure. Heck yeah, dude. Should we play second guest? Yeah, let's play second guest. Interesting. I feel like that goes a little too... Well, what modern has Mox Opal, obviously, so it's probably fire. Ooh, Ornithopter. Okay, let's go... Do we want to... Yeah, let's sack the ghast. Draw a card. Let's make a treasure. It gives us what? How much mana? Okay, that's good. Let's go Ornithopter into Priest. And then we'll Kami. And put that on a ghast. And then we'll swing for 3 and see if he wants to trade out. Beautiful. We have the Unearth. And we get to bring back the Shambling Ghast. Usually affinity patches, but they're slapping for Corey. Gotcha. We're gonna see a Shieldred here, maybe? Chat. Chat, he fell. He fell right into our trap, chat. Oh, this is insane. Ooh, I wonder, is there ever gonna be a reason for us to priest ourselves? Let's make a treasure off of that. Okay, Midnight Reaper is pretty sweet. Definitely feels better. But again, we're relying... I mean, that one we didn't even have Sibsig, but... Oh. Chat, why did my music stop? Oh, it's back. Okay. Usual affinity splash Corey. Interesting. Have you seen anyone play, Maybe I just haven't looked... I really haven't looked for one. I haven't really looked hard enough. But I want to find a Jeskai Ascendancy list. I've seen people play it in, Sinkhole Surveyor. Sorry, I've seen people play it in Modern a little bit, and I saw someone attempting it the other day. They're playing 4-color with Sylvan Awakening, I think. Which is fun. Okay, now our lands are biting us in the butt. Let's throw back one of these and one of these. Okay, that's better. We're probably gonna priest into Apprentice here. People really love their Corey Steelcutters, huh? I mean, the card's pretty gas. Let's be honest, chat. Let's priest first. Opponent's probably gonna make a second spell, second token next turn. I would think. People playing Abzan Pixie. Is this a historic deck? Interesting. It's just, again, like, when we try building things like this, like, how is this better than Mardusak? No. Is this better than... Ooh, Portable Hole. Hey, look, it's literally the same deck we just talked about. Second Priest is good. Let's Tower. We're gonna sack this right away and then jam into Apprentice. Do they refill? They play Thoughtcast or Thought Monitor or both? Playing second Steelcutter, Prowess, and then he plays... Okay, that answers my own question, chat. Sometimes I get real excited when I call a card out and they play it immediately, and I feel really good about myself. Look at you. You're playing Emery. Frozen, you're calling out all these cards. They play... Oh, you said they play both, right? I was going to say they want to trigger Prowess as much as possible. Yeah, we're just... You know, we can't beat Triple Thought Monitor refilling their hand. Oh, speaking of that, I just found a Jeskai Skydeline's Channeler. Tameo, Amptraptor, Emery. See, but this is just Helix combo. This isn't really... I guess you're doing infinite prowess traders with Mox Amber and Ascendant. I guess that's what I wanted. But not really. You can loop Amber with Emery. You can loop it with Retraction Helix. This hand's pretty good. Turn 1 Gas, turn 2 Kami, and then... actually, we might just want to set up a Priest earlier. Soul Warden. Heyo. Alright, I think our... Well, we'll see what kind of life being this is. Angel is generally... seems to be okay with sack decks. I don't think he'll trade us out, but... it is probably correct to set up a Priest, like I said. Ocelot Pride is not what we wanted to see. Sphinx's Tutelage. Okay, chat. What do we got going here? We can do a bunch of stuff here. Depends on how we want to. Do we want to just apprentice, sack, gas, plus... If we apprentice, sack, gas, plus that, we make 2 mana, plus we have tower. And we can sack the... Yeah, let's do that. He's going to gain life, but that's okay. At least we have gas to get rid of the pride. And then we also sack his token. He also loses 2 life off apprentice. And then... I guess you can also do some crazy little chains, because every time a creature dies with apprentice, they lose, and then also the treasures you sack. Ooh, that was a great draw, actually. Yeah, let's play second apprentice, and then we're gonna play out a priest, I think. Yeah, we'll get double traders off of that. I mean, not bad. Again, relying heavily on priest here. We have no Sibsig, but having Shambling Gas. Shambling Gas is such a good card. If I'm being honest, chat. What are we doing? We're putting counters on our creatures? Okay. In this situation, let's go Kami on Ghast. Can we kill his Soul Warden? We can, right? If we... Yeah. We can kill the Soul Warden. Okay, so we can sack both. Bring that back. He does that. We play second gas, and then we get to sack both. Minus... Oh, I can't click properly. We can put both -2 counters on this. And then he's forced to sack the Sanctifier. We find an Unearth, which is hot. Let's unearth Kami. Ooh, chat, this is hot. Okay, and then we can put that. Then we can play Bloodcast, sack that, get 2 more triggers, bring back. Ooh! Oh! That was hot. That was sweet. We know we have a good matchup there, but it's still fun when it all comes together. Let me throw this list on Moxfield. Because it's fun. I don't even... what are we calling this? Sibsig sack? Sibsig... I guess we're where this was a... let's just call it Sibsig sack. Sibsig black sack? We'll throw it up on the old Twitter too. I mean, it's not doing anything crazy, but it's certain. I love decks where it feels like a puzzle as you start to go off. What time is it? How long have you been streaming for? 2.5 hours. Chat. I do have to go to bed soon. Not sure about Chthonian Nightmare. We haven't really done much with that. But it's been fun. Let's throw this. This is version 2.0, right? Yeah. I'm waiting for us to, like, I don't know, be able to, like, connive 7 things onto an ornithopter. Yeah, these hands are pretty sweet, chat. Same thing as last game. I think we'll lead on Priest. Opponent is doing what? Playing a little woodland. Yeah, that sucks for us, doesn't it? Kinda. I mean, well, they play, what's the 3 mana board wipe? Witch's Vengeance? He's gonna draw and discard. I mean, if he decides to go for a creature, we can always just, okay, discard Witch's Vengeance, which makes me feel like he has another one. Let's stop there. Let's go here. Let's Reaper. We're gonna hope he doesn't kill me next turn. I don't think he can. We'll make a treasure. We'll draw 2 off of that. We find a freebooter plus 2 mana. Let's Marionette Apprentice. So at least if he blows up, we get additional things. And then let's cast freebooter. So if he board wipes, we draw. Is this non-tokens? We draw 4. Take 4, go to 14. We have Unearth. Yeah, there's the Vengeance. We knew that was coming, chat. But we committed to the bit. And we get a Scry. Let's dump that. Chat, we're gonna get... what, Ulamog next turn? That kind of sucks, huh? That kind of sucks. Let's Kami targeting Priest. Play freebooter, and then let's Unearth Priest. Alright, chat. We're getting Ulamog. Unless he doesn't have a land, but he does. We're dead. We are dead. And that's okay. It happens. It happens. We're not playing a very fast deck. Ooh, you know what we're gonna brew tomorrow is we get alchemy tomorrow, right? We're gonna play with that ball lightning artifact equipment. Jesus Christ, what is this? This is better. I also don't love Bloodghast so far. It's more. I know it's like a value piece, but we're only playing 18 lands. It's good sack fodder, but I feel like we could find something better. Chat, why are we playing against all these woodland decks? Please stop. Not interested. Not interested. He's playing Elishnorn? He's playing bad Woodland Dax, chat? Hate to see it. Do find the Midnight Reaper. Let's gas. We'll make 2 treasures. Spry. Make him sack that. We'll create a treasure. I don't think we need second priest. We do find Kami, so... Would I rather have Midnight Reaper? Yes, I would. Let's do this. And then that way we can play we can play Kami next turn and sack Gast. And Kami to bring back Freebooter. He has Witch's Vengeance. Why would he play Malevolent Rumble if he was going to Witch's Vengeance anyways? Slow him down a turn. Alright. What do we got? We find a Phyrexian Tower, which is pretty hot. Let's Kami first. Target Priest. I guess we could have done that the other way. That was my mistake. We could have left Phyrexian Tower open, sack the Kami, and get back Priest right away. And now we're kind of boned. Well, it doesn't really matter, because if he has Elishnorn, Priest dies. But if he was on like the Ulamog, we want to keep Priest open so we can sack before he can attack. Plum's plays are getting bad, guys. Plum's getting bad. Was he ever good? No. Just gonna draw and discard. Hey, 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 hey. Sibsig Ceremony. Yeah, it kind of sucks, huh? We can at least draw a card and get Priest back, but he's gonna what? Elishnorn us? Oh no, he has Omniscience too. There's Mr. Ulamog. I feel like he was better off keeping Ulamog in hand, wasn't he? I mean, he did Shifting Woodland just to bring back Elishnorn. But if he kept Ulamog in hand, unless I mean, he could just have another one. But he could have Omniscience into Ulamog. I guess it really doesn't matter. He just went for the extra draws. Chat, we died. We just made a treasure token, though. I like that. You know, it's like that. Like I said, Matchmaker tries to keep you 50-50. We face the life gain decks that we know we're going to win against, and then we face the combo decks that don't care what we're doing. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny, chat? Alright, I think I'm going to freeze there. Plum's getting a little sleepy. This version was bad. I don't really want to play Kamikaze, but Sibsig Sack was interesting. I think it's something to explore, especially since we have like the trifecta of Freebooter, Gas, Tower. I didn't love Blood Gas, so we didn't really see Nightmare do anything, so we might want to swap those out. But Spymaster's Vault seems sweet as a way to make like something to punch through. But Priest of the Forgotten Gods is probably the best card in this list, so I guess we could also try and play. What's that card called? Soul Warden? This doesn't do anything besides make treasures, though, right? No. Interesting. But as for the other decks, Mono White Weenie was pretty good, actually. Actually, let's take a screenshot of this. That's a little fun. But, anywho, yeah. These, I like the brews today. White Weenie was very good. We had, what, 80% win rate? Boardshop Shadow we didn't get to, but we will eventually. Maybe. I don't really like that deck. This list, I don't know what I want to do with. I really like the idea of playing both Procession and Genesis in a shell with, like, Tameo, him. I think I tried it in a rug version. But no one's really doing, I don't know. No one's doing anything fun with Him to the Ages. The other idea is we build a, I guess you could play Fog. We have like Haze of Pollen and stuff. This is missing Haze of Pollen, which is why I didn't play it. But the One Ring seems interesting with Sphinx's tutelage. Because you're going to get to a, like, if this gets up to like 4 counters and you draw, you're milling them for, you get 8 triggers. And if they share a type, you're milling for like 10-ish. Plus your upkeep trigger. Plus if you're playing Consider, Opt, and Him to the Ages. This seems very interesting. Plus Tameo. Just sort of some sort of like mono blue something. But at the same time, how do you not die? I guess you could play Whelming Wave and like Sapphire. And then you could play like, chat, are we doing a brew real quick? Are we doing one more brew? If we play him, how do you not die? Him, ring. Tutelage. Tameo, because Tameo's good. Look at that. Chat, look at this curve. Okay, but then you could also play Inspired Idea. You could play the Inspired Idea package with Reliquary Tower. Which is fun. And then, what else? How do we not die? We play, do we have Whelming Wave, or what's the other card? Return all creatures to their own hands except that. So if we played like Sapphire Medallion, and then played Whelming Wave. I guess you could also splash blue, or you could just splash white, right? And we could just play Supreme Verdict instead. And then you get like, I don't know, you get like Path to Exile. Is there any other good card draw? Not really. I don't really want to play white. What else are we playing in blue? Oh, I guess you could play Psychonic Rift. Whelming Wave? Isn't there another... I know you can play Flood of Tears, but isn't there another card like Whelming Wave? Consuming Tide is what I'm thinking of. Player with non-land, return all non-land permanents in this way to let's say we draw a card. See, this one draw, but only. Oh, it chooses a non-land, so it bounces everything. I feel like we'd rather play Whelming Wave, right? And then what else? Do we just play like? Do we just play like super cheap interaction, like Fading Hope? And unable to stream. And then maybe we play like Snappy. For what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 spells? Is that worth it for Snapcaster? Probably not. But we can play it anyways. And we can still play Reliquary Tower. And then we can play more interaction with like Sink into Stupor, Odawara, and then just play Islands. This seems like a horrible, horrible deck. Because you're just, what, betting that you can chain rings and not die? Should we try it, chat? Should we try one game? I don't even want to play Snapcaster Mage. But we're going to do it anyways. What are people do? No one's doing anything fun with Relic Wanderer combo. Oh, that's my deck. Who is Ethos Craig? Why does he always have our decks? You guys ever see that guy in MTG Goldfish? He just like has. Oh, chat, watch this. Watch this. Get pranked. Oh my gosh, chat, we pranked him. Chat, we pranked him so good. Is this actually gonna do anything? Probably not. I also really like the idea of playing Frostwood Siege to fuel our own delve spells. Like playing Treasure Cruise. Okay, there's our Reliquary Tower. Let's just draw 3 cards. We find Whelming Wave, which is hot. We're probably better off playing the Ring first. I don't know if we're going to get Coco'd or what. Chat, should we... Does Plum have ADHD? Chat, I have no idea. I never know. I think when it comes to Magic, I can't focus on anything. Ah, he's playing Knights. Okay. In that case, yeah, we are going to jam Ring and see if we can commit to the board before we Whelming Wave. It doesn't really matter if he gets more stuff because we'll just slow him down more. Stream Elements, chat. Stream Elements. Should we move the box where it says latest follower and latest? Except you can't make the any smaller, can you? No, I guess you can't. That kind of sucks. How do I make sure these are in line? I guess I don't. Chat, what does that look like? Does that look ugly? Kinda. What's happening? Our opponent's attacking us? Okay, that's fine. Let's Whelming Wave. You think he's playing Reprieve? No, he's not. Cool. And let's draw a card. Interesting. Alright, so we're kind of good for a few turns. I guess Whelming Wave's cool with Snapcaster because it also bounces Snap back to our hand. I mean, opponent might just hardcast Knight. but I think he's gonna convoke it and just put himself back to where he was, which is fine. I don't think we mind. He's on Abzan though, so I wonder what he's digging for. And why he's playing Goose over Bird of Paradise. This has Flash? No. Interesting. We're gonna draw a few cards here. We're looking for a tutelage, which we find. Does he have something? Is he gonna respond to this? I'm confused. I think we're gonna chord for 2 to get what? Was that better than playing Knight? Probably. Young Wolf. Ah, chat. He's on a little Yawgmoth action. We can just unable to scream his Young Wolf, right? It doesn't come back with a counter if we do that. He might be able to... Can he cast Knight and Yawgmoth? He can, right? And then he... This is too loud, I'm sorry. If he casts Knight and Yawgmoth, he can hit second Wolf, probably. But then, does he kill us? No. Maybe. I haven't played against Yawgmoth in a while, chat. Okay, what if we bring this down just a little bit, and then we hit save? Going for 3. What does convoking for 3 do, chat? Chat, what? What just happened? I'm confused. Okay. Chat, he died. Okay, that wasn't a good... We're gonna play one more. One more while the idea's in my head, and then we'll be done. Chat, do you guys like my overlay? I made it myself. I think it's kind of cool. I worked real hard on it. I made it in Canva. I guess we could make the latest... I don't know. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, this hand's sweet. We'll try it out. Guide of Souls. Love it. Hymn to... Oh my gosh, look at us. Hymn to the Ages. How good would a black chorus card that was like 3 mana that had intensity discard a card? So it was 3 mana, discard 1, but if you cast like 2 other spells before it, it was discard 3. Chat, I just hate playing against these decks. We're not gonna swing. But like, if he has Bombardment, dude. Shock Brigade. Why are we playing Shock Brigade? Wouldn't you rather play the 3 mana boy? Or no, what's the 2 mana white card that everyone's playing right now? That also has Mobilize? Is this gonna come up straight? Shelter by Ghosts? Takes my 10. We're okay with that. Can we top deck a land real quick, chat? Can I have a land real quick, please? So I can Whelming Wave? Please? Chat. That's not anything. Well, if we draw... Okay, let's see. We did not. too slow. Chat, too slow. Too slow. We're playing one more. Too slow. Too slow. Did we actually do any? I guess it's tutelage brewing, but who's Annabella R? Guys, Annabella R followed me. Isn't that kind of them? I don't even know how people like discover us. You know what I mean? I don't really do any advertising. That's a good draw. We're in a medallion turn 2 since he just played his Besiju. Thran Vigil. Chat, how come we play the slow decks and then we all these combos, chat? Alright, alright. He's doing great so far. We're gonna get comboed out. It's gonna be great. It's gonna feel real good when he persists his putrid goblin. And he's playing surgical extraction. Incredible. They're playing all the cards against us, huh? Incredible, chat. How does it work? I said, wow. Wow. I mean, those were some great cards to hit. Oh, I didn't even know we had Obstinate Gargoyle. Alright, so he's just comboing us out. Wow, that's cool. What's his... Is he just going all in on redundancy? Right, so... You can play Thran and Metallic Mimic with these. You can play Altar and Goblin Bombardment as your sack outlets. And then you have Putrid Goblin and Gargoyle. I mean, that's a lot of cards. It's already what? 24 slots? And what's the rest of it? You just play like Malevolent Rumble, maybe on Earth. Chat, this deck doesn't seem good. I know we're just messing around with things, but it does not seem very good, chat. I will, however, play this medallion. What are we playing? Explore. You know, we're gonna... Okay, that was a good draw. How much does this cost? 6 mana to draw and discard? Knowing him, he's playing like Abrupt Decay and some other stuff, and I'm gonna cry. Emergent Ultimatum. Sucks. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. He's gonna play like Terra Sunder. Binding of the Old Gods. You got it, Super Chief. I mean, I definitely think you hit tutelage, but that's just me. Do we wanna... This is... I can bounce this back to my hand, right? Yeah. Cool. I have to try and get aggressive with Snappy here. Second binding. You got it, Super Chief. Should we have Fading Hope there? Maybe. Oh! Chat, does it get any better? Are we good at this game or what? Oh, beautiful. Feels so good. Oh, he's playing old school. He's playing Tiora Best of Sea God. Chat, he's playing Gaia's Blessing. Chat. Chat. Chat, he's playing Gaia's Blessing. And Valdi? Is he playing Bring to Light? What's happening? I will play Tamiyo, though. Why is he trying to get rid of Tutelage if he has main deck Mill Hate? So now we should just sit here and try and, you know, we're just gonna mill. Okay, let's Snappy. Play Inspired Idea. Find the ring. Play second Tutelage. This doesn't feel good though, chat. Udin the Spirit Dragon. You know, what are these decks we're playing against, chat? We're playing against the 80 card Emergent Ultimatum player. Incredible. Alright. I'm gonna call it there, chat. I would rather face Boros Energy than the... I know we're playing Jank, but we're trying to test the Jank. That's very hard to do when you're playing against worse Jank. Feels bad. Anywho. Yeah, we'll be back later in the week. I'll probably write up a little article on White Weenie. This deck's been fun. Felt super strong. And then later in the week, I'll probably try and keep working on Sibsig Sack. But I know there's some other stuff we want to work on as well that I have queued up. Probably some more Glacier Wood Mill decks. But we'll see how that goes. Anyways, chat. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for everyone that subscribed. Or whatever. Always a pleasure. And we will, you know, look at this. Watch this, chat. Boom. I can subscribe to myself. Where does that show up? Does it show up in the middle of my screen? I don't know how that works. But I didn't share. Yay. It just made a noise. It didn't show up anywhere. I don't know how that works. I'll figure it out. Anywho, peace out. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you later in the week. Bye.